Hello and welcome back to another night shave. It's Meachmo here, and we're following on our journey through our 16 soaps, one mission. We're going through all of Taylor of Bond Street's soaps, and we're on to number 9 today. So today we are going to use this one. This is Oud Shaving Cream by Taylor of Bond Street. I'm going to use my Rockwell 6C. I'm going to use this on a plate number 4, as I've got about 4 days growth on my head and underneath on my beard as well. So we're going to give it a good try. We're also going to be using these blades. I've never used these ones before. Wilkinson Sword. I've yet to try them, so we're going to give one of those a go. And I ordered this brush on AliExpress, Alibaba, and it was a travel brush. So the travel brush that I got is this one right here. I'll show you this brush. I believe it is Banjo. I've been soaking it for 10 minutes. So this little brush sort of folds down into a little travel size container. I'll show you that, look. So that comes in these parts, and what you do is you slide that into there like that, pop that on the top of there, like that, and you've got a travel brush. So I thought what I'd do is I'd give it a go. Now you can use it like that, brush up against your face, or you can turn it over, whoopsie-daisy, turn it over and screw it into the neck there, and put the base onto. You got yourself a nice little travel brush. So I've given this a wash. I have used this once before. I gave it a go just to see how it felt, and it did smell when it first came out, but this was like $18, which is like pretty cheap. What's that, like £8, probably about $14 US. It seems like it's bad, but it smells like an animal, and it's better now. I've washed it and soaked it, and it's sort of splayed out as well on the top. And again, I've had it soaking in this little bowl for about 5 minutes. So we're going to see how that goes. And I am going to get started on my shave. So let's wet the hair. I've just come out of the shower. Give this a bit of a soak on my head. I'm using my Pears Mint Extract soap today as well. Keep it consistent. I'm just going to soften up. So you only need a tiny bit of this soap because it goes a long way. If you've not seen any of my other videos on the shaving channel, the Taylors of Bond Street, of Old Bond Street, the other 8 soaps that I've already tried, have a little look through my other videos and you can catch up and see what you've missed. Night shave. It's Friday night here. I've got a glass of wine in the other room ready for when I finish this shave. I'm watching the rugby's tonight, my hometown, which is Broncos. Just wipe my hands here. They are playing. Who are they playing? They're playing someone. I can't even remember. It's playing. It'll come to me as we get on. So let's get the razor in first. I'm going to use that little old trick of the alum block. I'm going to rub the alum block here with my hands. Give me a bit of grip on the plate. Really helps. 2, and I can see that there's the 4. And we're gonna put the 4 in. But before we do that, let's open this blade. Now, I've not had any experience with this blade, so you can let me know and I'll let you know. what this plate's like. Nice individually wrapped. Put that onto the top plate. There. Put the 4-plate flacing down because that's the one we want to use. That's how aggressive it's going to be. And I've got a little washer on here to keep it from slipping, because I did have an issue with it slipping once a couple of weeks ago, and that's ready to go. So as of recording this, the World Cup is on. Australia played today against Paraguay, and there was a 0-0 draw, which means that Australia goes through to the next round, which is kind of cool. Any football fans out there? I'm watching too. Bowl. Let's get the shaving cream in there. We'll just open this one up. Get a bit of that. Not very good with these. Okay, here we go. Just drop it in the bowl. Quite a lot in there. Nice smell so far. Just get every last little drop out of here before I put it into the bowl. Yep. Okay. So I've been told that these hold a lot of water. That is certainly true. So we're just going to give a little bit more soak and then wring it out a little bit. And then start our lather. Okay, how does that smell? It smells light at the moment. Let's give it a work on. Lather's coming nice. That holds a lot. Good lather, really good lather again. Again, tailors of Old Bond Street, don't disappoint with the lather. My head's tingling from that the mint in that Pez soap. You certainly feel that. Okay, that's a good lather, as you can see. Again, this is the thing with these Tales of Bond Street soaps. It's depends on which ones you're using. I mean, I've used 9 of them, and there's probably 3 of them that have had a sort of strong enough scent. The rest have been pretty weak. And if you like a light scent, not too strong, you're not particular about having a strong scented soap or cream, then probably a lot of the Tailors of Bond Street is going to suit you. But so far as this one goes, great creamy lather already there. It whipped up really nice. But the scent, the fragrance, really light. Okay, let's go. Well, this brush is very different to the synthetic brushes. Kind of like splays right out. And feels pretty good. Definitely holds a lot of cream. Just gonna add a little bit more water. And then a little bit on their head. So you can see I've added a tiny bit more water. Let's start to work it up again. can see that hair on the side of my hand there. Yeah, it's, look at that. That holds heaps of soap. Heaps. Look at that. That's a lot. So these brushes definitely hold, they're a bit more dense, like in terms of what they hold, in terms of lather, in terms of soap. So I don't actually know the size of this brush. I thought it was a 22 mil. You've got to let me just wipe some of this off my hand. Pull it in hand. I reckon I'm going to try it without the handle to see if we get a bit more feel for it. Oh yeah, that feels a little bit different. A bit more control. Nice. What do you think, guys? Pretty good lather. This feels, maybe it's because of the brush, it's holding so much water, like so much lather, and it doesn't feel as wet as it normally does with a synthetic brush. But that could just be my experience with this. You can see there, definitely a nice soap. No fragrance, no, very, very light. Not really that impressed with that. In terms of fragrance. Okay, here we go. Let's get this thing done. We'll do our first pass and we'll go with the grain with these Wilkinson swords. Let's see how they go on falls. Yeah, good blade feel. Feels quite nice. Definitely got a lot of blade feel in this razor. Say one thing about the Rockwell 6C or S is they do make you a better shaver. They do give you confidence. It does give you that confidence with this razor. Just feels easy to use. There you go. Does that look That's pretty nice. On my neck so far. I need lather on there. Plenty of slickless as well. Skin feels good. Very light. Again, clean, fresh fragrance. I'd like to try another brand of oud to see if it's actually as good. Or see what the other scents are like, because in general, when I've tried oud sort of fragrances, it tends to be quite a nice, manly, masculine sort of scent. But nice. Whereas I mean, if you got this and you're going, oh, that's what oud smells like, you'd be disappointed because it is so weak in this. Turn around so you can see a look at the back.
How about that? Nada. Perfect.
That's the first pass. Quite a bit of miss on the back. These blades, you can feel the blade. It's got good blade feel, but they don't feel mega sharp like even like an Astro or a cheap blade or a big. Just have a quick feel of that. Yeah, quite a bit missing at the side. Look, that's just off the water there. So it's got good slickness, but we're definitely going to have another couple of passes and to give it a bit more soap. I think I actually like using it without the handle. Feels I just got more control. First pass in. Yeah, it just really lather up really nicely, this soap. It's a good quality soap. But out of the 9 that I've already used, my 2 favourites, probably, well, I've got 3. Probably like Eton College for its scent, Royal Forest and Sandalwood. Those would be my 3 picks so far. But the lime zest that we did last week was really good. That was a nice scent on that. Okay, so we're ready for a pass 2. Give it a go. We're going to go across the grain. Still on plate 4. Blades are nice. Again, blades are okay. You know, they're nice. They're not. They don't feel. They feel safe. They feel like a decent shave, but they feel like an average shave, if that makes any sense. It doesn't feel spectacularly close. You go across the grain line.
Big green.
There we go. Had a bit of a quiet weekend this weekend, not much happening. What about yourselves? What are you up to with the World Cup being on? So I'm going up against the back here, look. I'll be watching something on the weekend. That feels better. Second pass is definitely feeling good. Soap is great. And that feels a lot better on the second pass. That razor. I wonder how many shades I can get out of this Wilkinson sword blade. That feels good. I can feel a little bit of closeness on this side, like a bit of burn already. I'm going to give it a final go with this. This brush. These definitely hold more of these badger brushes than the synthetic brushes. Like they hold more in the brush itself. But I do like the synthetic brush too. My yaki brushes. Okay, we're going for our final pass on a Friday night. And that will do me for the weekend.
Yes.
We'll go for a coffee tomorrow on the mountain, I think. A little drive out. Let's go for our last final pass. We're going to go across or up against the grain on the sides and across the back. Pull that ear back. That's good. Look at that. That's nice. On this side too. You know, I love a shave. It's one of them newfound pleasures in life that I wish I'd found earlier, to be honest. Like I say, as a kid, I used to watch my dad shave all the time. And when I got to shaving age, which was about 18, I was on disposable razors, so I never got the opportunity to start going the wrong way, you know, to start on safety razors. And, you know, the way my dad used to shave was really quick, and so he'd have a lot of nicks. And I would think, oh, that's not, these are really dangerous, you know. So I'd never got around to using them. And only recently, I found out from all those guys online, let me go around the back, that these are actually really good, really safe, and really efficient, and save you a bit of money in the long run in these cartridge razors. Plus, look, I've been able to shave against the grain, and I hit very little rash on my neck. So look, if you've not tried it, you're watching my videos here and you've not tried safety razor, go and buy yourself a one and give it a go. It's worthwhile. It's a very, very nice experience, and it helps me set myself up for the day or the weekend or the night. Funnily enough, it's a bit of mental health help too, which sounds weird, but it's like a little process of doing this sort of slows you down a bit, gives you a bit of time to think, sets you right up for the day in the right grind mode. And it's just really nice, you know, there's a community out there, and there's all sorts of nice soaps to try, and blades to try, and razor blades and brushes. I mean, you can go forever, and I've already gone down a bit of a rabbit hole. I think at the moment I've got probably about 15 or 16 soaps already. I'm sure that's nothing to some of you guys out there, but to me that's a lot. I'm not trying. Just got to make sure the wife's not listening. Anyway, we are there, and that feels really good. Really happy about that. I'm not going to wash with the soap. I am going to rinse off, so stay there and I'll be back. And we're back. Oh, lovely, lovely shave. Okay, how does that feel? It feels good. We'll do a little bit of after shave work. I'm going to run the alum block to see how good that razor is. My little alum block here, which I've just wet down as well. I'm going to rub that on my head. See where the burns are. A couple of burns at the back. And just at the back of here is a little bit of a burn around there. And just a couple of nicks on the top. Not bad. If you've not used an alum block before, it's astringent, so it'll clean up your pores and close it. Oh, got a sore there. Ouch. Very close. So, I think that's my technique rather than the blade though. But the blades are good, but not mega sharp. So, there's a lot of blade feel and a lot of pull in there, I think. Could be the length of my hair on the head. As I say, it's 4 days growth. So, that could play a part in it. But probably maybe get one more shave out of those, I think. Let me know your thoughts if you've used the Wilkinson swords. I'll just wash my brush off while I'm waiting for my head to soak in from that alum block. Bowl's nice and clean. Just wring that out. Give that a bit of a ring in there. Wash. Good. Done. Let that sit out and dry. Okay, that feels good. I've got a few nicks, not much, just a little bit of burn. I'll clean that off. And then we'll wash down with some Thayers. It's good though. Thayers. This is the aloe vera witch hazel. Excellent for your skin. Again, I like it a lot. It's just really nice on the skin. I just put it everywhere. Even on my face. Okay. I'm going to use some nice aftershave today. I'm going to use one of my favorites, which is Perazzo Red. Can't beat this stuff. Bonus, the wife loves it too. Nice couple of drops of that on. All over the head. That is just the best smell. Sandalwood, shea butter. Amazing. Okay. So, I do have also some balm, which I'm going to put on in a second. But I'm going to vote, I'm going to give you the results of that actual oud from Tales of Bond Street. I'm going to score the scent very low. I'm going to score that a 2 in terms of scent strength. Low, very subtle, very low. Lather, I'm going to give a 9. Skin slickness, I'm going to give about a 7. It felt a little bit drier. That could have been something to do with the brush. And skin feel, an 8. Really, really good. So check out the results. I'll put them up while I'm talking so you can have a little look at where that sits, what my scores are. And at the end of this whole playlist, I'll give you the overall results of my favorites and where they all sit in the chart. But really good shave, really nice. Happy with that. Now let's just put a little bit of balm on. This is good. This is not as strong as the aftershave, but it sucks and dries real quick as well. That's it. Thank you very much. If you've enjoyed this, please subscribe. I'd love to talk to you again and be part of your little group or your little playlist. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.